Right, enjoy. Okay, hello everyone, and welcome to our first of many series to come, where we have the Q&A session. And with me is our wonderful, beautiful Joy, who will navigate us through with all the questions, and I will try my best to answer whatever I know so that everyone can benefit. Welcome from Philippines and India mostly. And some from the Middle East and other countries as well. And as our combined group starts to grow, we will have more and more people. All right. So what question do we start off with?
Okay, we have a question in the chat box now from May at Vincula. So her question is, she saw your video with distant healing. Is there a special procedure for distant healing? Is it effective? Okay, that's a question that's now being asked.
I actually did that with Jaffa, right? Jaffa, you're there, I know, and my good buddy friend from India. And
Yeah, bro.
I know about remote healing because before I joined Prive International, and the bosses know of my background. During the COVID days, lockdown, I was learning energy healing. And I was joining an NGO from the United States. And I joined as a normal member, and I learned, and I became an instructor. And not only I became an instructor, I also became one of their main character and host in their English live stream. And some of my videos are still there. And the live stream, the following is like amazing. I have more than 100,000 views in each recorded live stream. Can you imagine? It's pretty amazing. And we do remote healing, all right? That means we get the energy from the universe, and then we can transfer that energy to anywhere in the world through the devices. So it can be through Zoom, it can be through FaceTime, it can be whatever, it doesn't matter. And the energy will just go through. Now, let me explain this because this is a little bit sensitive. And it's sensitive only because of our beliefs. All right. And unfortunately, some are religious beliefs. And because of that, they look at something amazing like this and they think it's a witchcraft or they think it's something. Let me try to explain this in terms of science. I think that's the best way. All right. Now, science, the unseen world, which is happening, right, is known as quantum. Quantum field, quantum mechanics, whatever quantum. All right. And what is this quantum thing? Well, quantum thing is basically, we know there's an energy field around us, but we cannot see it. And to look at the universe, for example, we can see the universe is expanding. All right. And how they know the universe, because the stars, the location, they're all different, you know, as you go along. So they know that our universe is changing, is expanding. And at the same time, there are more than 2 trillion galaxies. So there must be something that is holding these galaxies like a gravity kind of thing, right? So there's an energy field. They don't see it. So they call that the dark matter. Okay. Then the energy of the force that is making the universe growing like crazy, that is dark energy. Between dark energy and dark matter, it's already 95% of what we don't see. And you can Google that. That is a science. So after the Big Bang, 13.8 billion years ago, the universe is expanding. All right. And then we only see 5% of the light in the universe. Then coming back to the science of what we learn in high school is in 1801, the scientist, I can't remember his name, but it ends with the name Young. He came out with an experiment using light. Light is photon. So light, you shine through one slit. At the back, you put another slit. You will see one line, right? One slit. A gap, a slit. You shine through it, you see one line. But when you put 2 slits and you shine through the 2 slits, at the back, you expect to see 2 lines? Well, it doesn't happen. It has many lines, and they call that the interference pattern. Okay? So, matter can be particle if it goes one line, or it can be a wave. So matter can be particle or wave. That's the conclusion. And then later on, as science went on, they tried with electrons, they tried with so many different particles shining through the two slits, and the same thing happened. And then they put a device to look at the result. Whenever they put the device, guess what? The background, instead of interference pattern, it became two slits. so it's like, when you're looking at it and observing it, the wave will collapse. The wave will collapse and it becomes a particle. Okay, so this has a lot to do with quantum energy, as in our consciousness. All right, I'm going a little bit deeper. When we are conscious, we open our eyes, everything is there because they're all particles. This Earth is dense with what they call the 3D dimension world, all right, where we have time, space, and everything else, matter. But when we are meditating and we close our eyes, we go slowly into wave. Are you with me? Because when you meditate, when you close your eyes, if you want to visualize yourself being able to fly, you can. I mean, you can see pictures, you can see whatever you want to do. So we are in this duality of particle or wave. So coming back to remote healing, all right, this quantum thing, we are all energy field. All of us have an aura. So let's say if I meet Joy, Joy has an aura, I have an aura. If I don't like her, I go near her, the aura will connect and I can feel, oh, you know, she's not a nice person. Sorry, Joy, I'm just using an example, right? Or if I walk near somebody, I can feel, oh, this person is nice. I can talk to her. Okay, so we all, and science have already proven that we all have energy field, all of us, everyone. Okay, through Google, you can find out. And the heart and the mind, they are the highest in terms of energy field. In fact, the heart has the highest. The heart energy field is 100 times more powerful than the mind. So science is now beginning to understand that we are energy, and there is a connectivity through not just the aura, there is a connectivity of us to the universe. And they cannot explain. So it's like the double slit experiment since 1801 until now, they're still struggling to explain. But physics in 2022, by the Nobel Prize organization, right, has been awarded in 2022 to quantum science. Google it, okay? So now quantum science is in the forefront of science. So from where we sit right now, I think a lot of new discoveries and changes will happen, all right? And remote healing is just one way, because we are all energy, we are all connected. Doesn't matter where you are, in Manila, in India, whatever. If I blow something from here, and I manifest that it's going to reach you, it will. And how did I prove it? Well, that video, Jaffa, that we did just for fun, and somehow it was, I put it in my India group, and someone there uploaded it, or someone, all right? And it just went viral a little bit, and that's how you probably saw it. But it's okay. It's okay, because that is science. And I even bought the Astro Divam device from India, which cost me around 500 US, because that is where you saw in the PowerPoint of Prive, where the thing goes sideways. Are you with me? And I was able to prove through remote healing that this thing will move. And I've just put it on the water, and the other guy from Vietnam, my downline Eddie, he blew on it, and I didn't move at all. I just held it, and this device just moved. Okay? Would you all like to try it? I mean, do you want to do a live demo now? I can do it with you.
Oh, I think May would love that. May, are you there?
Can you just hang on for a while? I get my Astro Divam device. Can you do that?
All
Yes,
right.
I want it. I
All
want to
right,
see.
all right. Good.
Okay, so while waiting, please.
Yeah, so Joy,
those
take
of you-
over. Joy, take over.
All right, so those of you who would like to ask questions, you know, in our group chat, there's a lot of questions that's really coming out. So please put it in the chat box so that Dr. James can really answer your question. All right? So welcome to, we are all, 28 in the house. So thank you for being here. So let me just go over while waiting for, so welcome. Hi, Jaffer, Alben, hello. Maybe it's good if you can type, where you're,
yeah, hi, Joy.
where you're from. Hello.
Yeah,
and of
hello.
course, Arthur is there. Aviv, Bikurum, Sally, hello. Elena, I take care. Delta, hi. Jerry. Maybe while waiting for Dr. James, you can, Philippines. Hi, Alben. Bakuli, you're from the Philippines. It would be good if we can see where you guys are from.
Anyone has a device to blow? Anyone? Because I
May,
cannot be,
there,
I cannot be blowing.
Okay, May, you're there. So you have the device with you. Okay. I
Yes.
Hi. So we have also from Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia, yeah, we have some guests from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. All right.
Wonderful experiment today, guys. Wonderful. Wait, let me just.
Okay, so May, be ready. Are you ready, May?
Yes, I have my premium here. Let's see.
Okay, wait lang. Let me try to stack it up so that it's a little bit high.
So Arthur, hi Arthur from Riyadh.
Okay, so I have my water fixed already. And now is to get my Astro Divam device, all right?
Okay. So this is science, Dr. James.
Yeah, this is science, because when you try to do something amazing like this, people will start questioning you and they'll say, I'm crazy. I'm not, all right?
Yeah. So I know you're not.
I spent $500 just to buy this so that I can show people, all right?
Okay, while you're setting up, I would like to say
I'm already set up. I'm already set up. See, I just have to, I turn it on. It has a light now, see? Okay. And then this is the one, so I turn it on. Now, May, don't blow, yet, don't blow.
Okay.
So now you can see the two devices, they are not moving, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, May, can I ask you to blow? And just one simple instruction. You don't have to blow at the laptop because it will spoil your screen. You just have to pick it up and blow up, just up or anywhere, just blow up, but visualize transmitting the energy to my glass. All right. Just use your mind to control. Okay. You have that power.
Wow.
We all have that power. And I will use my mind to believe that the energy will be coming here to this glass. Can you do that now?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh my God. Oh, wow. What's going on?
Guys.
Actual.
Can you see it, guys?
That is amazing.
That is amazing.
Really amazing.
That is amazing. Wow, too good to be true.
But it is
true.
But it is true, right?
It is true.
All right.
Really awesome.
What happened? Does it move? Did it move?
Oh yeah, of course.
And I just thought of your cup there.
Yeah, don't worry, you can watch the recording. Everyone saw it move, all right?
Wow.
Wow.
There's a lot of people asking for help, sometimes messaging me, but they are far.
That's why I told Jaffa, because India is so vast, so big. And
high potential, correct.
Yeah, so it's so time and expense to travel somewhere to help someone. So you can just go on the internet and ask that person to visualize the energy going into the body and to different parts of the body and the spine. And after that, spend more time on the injured area, whether it's your lungs or your kidney or pancreas, you know what I mean? So know your organ and then visualize. Wow, the terahertz frequency will go. Okay, and it will. And Jaffa has tried it on a guy with a pain, right? The doctor. And
yes,
there's another video.
Yeah.
He did that. He couldn't believe it as well, by the way. And the doctor himself said, the pain is gone, right?
Yes.
Wow, that is really amazing, Doc
Okay.
James.
Two more results I have taken, bro. Day before
Uh,
yesterday, one
yeah,
guy who is from Coimbatore, Mr. Hamid, he
yeah.
has a problem of kidney stone. When I
Okay.
doing the blowing over from here,
Wow,
he feels that
remotely as well, huh? You did it
yeah.
remotely.
He feels that something is happening in his kidney. The pain gone away. He was tried many lot of
Wow.
things. Yeah, that's a great
Amazing.
thing.
This is
And
Oh,
hey
second
guys.
result was in tongue. Tongue he had
This,
infection. I'm just
yeah.
blowing. The pain gone away, almost 90%. Just 5 minutes.
Hello, can y'all hear to Jaffa? And
Yeah.
Jaffa is a proud Muslim who prays 5 days a day. He prays 5 days a day. So religion aside, this is science. It works. All right. It's not witchcraft or what people are trying to make of it. This is science. And if we really have it in our heart, wanting to help people, it will work. Okay. Thank
all
you,
right.
Jaffa. Thank
All
you.
right. So, Doc James, we have one question. I think this is one thing that is really, always being asked every time there's a presentation, because as you know, we have this 10 points. Remember the protocol that
Yes.
you need to, to blow the water, then blow your palm and all, right? So we have a question here. Do we have a video on how to use the Terahertz device the proper way, or a step-by-step, thing? Because I know you discussed this, when you were here in the Philippines. So I think, for now, it will be good if you can really share to everyone what is really the proper way. Do we really need to, to do the protocol? Because and we also have questions like, because there's a lot of things to do, 10 points, can we just like go straight to the problem area? So basically that's the question.
If I remember correctly in the brochure, the first point is to blow on your water and drink it. So it's not 10 points, right? And actually, guys, you don't need a video because the picture already show you where to blow. Where to blow. You know what I mean, right? And honestly, because our device is saving a lot of lives, people with different kinds of illnesses. And people tend to think that this is a medical device. And they equate that with what they are familiar with because there are medical protocols. Are you with me? So when someone has a kidney, this is how you do it. When someone has a heart, this is how you do it. Someone has this and this. So that's why people expect. And then some people who are blowing, they also want to be seen like a doctor, pseudo doctor, maybe a frustrated wannabe, So they are also equally guilty to make it so technical and so complicated. I'm telling you, this is very simple. You just blow. Whatever your problem is, you just blow. But when you blow, please believe. When you blow, please believe that you are healed. Because in this world, I touched a little bit just now about consciousness. We project our consciousness, all right? So if you believe that you are healed, you project that consciousness, you are going to be healed. Those people who cannot walk and they believe they can walk, they will walk. You just have to change that belief, okay? I don't want to go too deep because then people will say I'm a little bit, but it's not. It's mind over matter. It's mind over matter. That's how powerful our mind. I don't want to say our brain because mind and brain, you'll be surprised. They are two separate things, all right? So our mind is so powerful that we should use it because that is the connectivity to the universe. You know, the quantum field that I'm talking about? You saw how we can remotely transfer because of the mind, isn't it? So if we are blowing frequency, it's vibration, you want the healing, you got to believe that it heals you. You got to believe, all right? And then it will happen. So follow the 10 steps. I have mentioned this to the people, but in the nobody has come up to make this kind of video because it's just 10 steps. It's just a video to show you where to blow in the 10 steps that you can see from the diagram. It's that easy. All right. So what I normally tell my friends and people, my partners who are with me, follow the 10 steps. And then if you have a specific problem in a particular area, blow a little bit longer there. That's it. Now, if you want some effect, especially when it is a skin problem, you blow on the water and then you spray on the affected area and then you blow the terahertz. Are you with me? Oh, that one is very effective. You blow on the water and then you spray, right? And then you blow on your skin or the affected area. It works very well. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah. Because Doc, there's this thing called you do it like counterclockwise. I think some people are actually confused on that.
Well,
so please,
I actually
make it
discussed
clear.
with our product advisor. And actually clockwise, anti-clockwise doesn't really matter to me.
Doesn't really matter.
It doesn't really matter. In fact, I think I said this in the Philippines. There's a joke, right? That if you just change the hairdryer, don't use your hairdryer and just blow on your face every day, you will get healing. Right? So don't be too technical. This product is not intended to be technical, but maybe you want to look professional. You use words to make it a little bit more complicated than it should be, but it's not. It's just a simple thing. Okay?
All right.
We're not medical doctors. We are just blow, blow, blow. Because we believe by blowing, the terahertz will recharge our cells, will stimulate our stem cells, and that's how the water, it becomes energy water. We drink it. 70% of our body is water. Our blood is water. Everything is water, and it will hydrate our cells. And once our cells gets hydrated, it's able to work efficiently. And that is where the miracle starts happening from there.
Oh yeah, and we say that it is 100% safe. No professional skill is needed, right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right. So we have
Don't make it too complicated. Just keep it simple. Yeah.
Make it short and simple.
Yeah.
All right, and then so we have another question here. Do you think that in the future, iTeraCare can replace, say for instance, operation or like surgery? We have that question here.
Okay, well, the consciousness of a society takes time to change. Now, about 500 years ago, we thought that the earth was flat. Then someone came up with the idea that it's spheric, right? It's round. Then after that, they thought the earth was the center of the universe. Then they were wrong. And Copernicus came up with the idea that the sun was the center of the universe. And he was wrong. And then they thought, we are the only galaxy called the Milky Way. They were wrong. Because now we have more than 2 trillion galaxies. So what I'm saying is that science has repeatedly been proven wrong, because as we evolve into different timeline, different centuries, different whatever, just more than 100 years ago, we were on a horse cart to travel. Now we are flying. Am I right? Now, in 1990 or 89, I can't remember, the internet was born. A lot has changed. A lot of knowledge, a lot of information, everything has changed. Even the way we live has changed. Would you agree with me? Before we sleep, we watch WhatsApp, we watch Facebook. When we wake up, the first thing we do, we grab our phone. We have changed, right? The information being downloaded is too much. We have about 80,000 thoughts per day, and 90% are repetitive thoughts and negative thoughts, which is bad, all right? That's killing us because it's getting into our negative emotion, releases all kinds of fear and anxiety and everything, all right? But that is digressing a little bit. So will we eventually change the way healing is done? It takes time, because consciousness of a society and consciousness of a world, it takes time. But yes, I believe it will.
All right.
Does that answer your question?
Yeah, I hope so. All right. And she has another question. Can we use iTeraCare for someone, especially an elderly who is suffering from a big hernia?
Okay. Now, just because we show wonderful testimonies of people getting healing for this, that, A to Z, everyone gets excited. And then they buy their device and then they blow themselves for 1-2 hours because they want the healing super fast, right, Jaffa? Right. And then when you blow so long, I mean, I've always been telling this, just blow for 20 minutes, all right? If you want to blow again, wait for 4 hours and then blow again, okay, in one day. But people get overly excited and we cannot blame them because they have been sick for a while. They want instant healing, you know, and I have compassion to feel for people like them. But at the same time, I also know that in healing, there's also a healing process, and some people would call it healing crisis. All right. So if you're old or you're in really severe chronic disease, illness, go slow. Try on, the wondered water. They say drink 2 cups or 2 glasses. Just go on half or 1. Okay. See how your body will react and then increase. And then instead of 15-20 minutes of blowing, just blow for 5 minutes and see how your body will react. If everything is fine, over the course of the next few days, increase. Are you with me? So I hope that answers your question. Yeah, hernia. You see, our body is energy. Our organs are energy. So if there's a problem with our body, whether it's genetic or whatever problem, it's something to do with the energy of our cells. So if we can fix the energy of our cells, there is hope. Okay?
All right.
I hope that answers you.
Yeah, and just to make it clear, there's a question here. Is there an overblowing using the device or in a particular area, for example, on stomach? Like, what is really the maximum time blowing on a particular area per session or per day?
I have found a scientific study by the Russian Academy of Sciences that if you blow for 20 minutes, no side effect. No side effect, no nothing, it doesn't harm your DNA, your cells, all right? And I stick to that because I believe what the research has shown, right? So if you want to blow longer than 20 minutes, I don't know what's going to happen to you. I really don't know, because even if you go to the gym, you must, go at a certain duration only, right? You cannot like overdo it. It's not like your bulge is going to come out immediately just because right? Everything takes time. Go easy on yourself. Don't overdo it. But I know members, leaders, they've been saying, oh, blow for 40 minutes. Wow. Blow for, it's too long. To me, it's too long. But everyone has a free will, right? All you guys and all my guys, I've always been telling them 20 minutes. Right, Jaffa? From day one. I never changed that. Remy? Yeah? So just go on that. Don't get too overzealous, because we don't know when you try to do something too long or too much. Okay?
So, Doc, some people say can we like do 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening?
I think that
or
would...
just one...
No.
Once per day.
Well, if someone has a chronic disease, I would say do once in the morning and once in the afternoon. All right. If you can, because sometimes afternoon people work, right? Because if you do it in the evening, you can try. If you can sleep well, good for you. All right. Okay. Because maybe your body is re-energized, balanced. But if you're a normal, healthy guy, don't do it in the evening because your energy level could be too high and you may have insomnia. You may have difficulty sleeping. So it depends. Every individual, no 2 persons are the same. Okay? Right. So, yeah, use with your own discretion, your own caution, and you know yourself better. You know yourself better.
All right. Thank you for that, Doc. Next question. Is it safe to blow a person with liver cancer stage 2? His doctor said that his blood vessels are thin, so it is not safe to blow because the patient mentioned Terahertz to his doctor.
Well, have a disclaimer here on this video. I mean, we are not medical doctors. We don't do curing. We don't do whatever. What are we trying to do here? It's just to energize your cells. And you can do it by drinking the wondered water, or you can blow on your body. All right. If you are concerned, well, listen to your doctor. Maybe he's right. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
All right. You're a doctor.
No, I'm a PhD in
Yeah,
alternative
you're a
medicine.
PhD.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
I
not a
just
medical
wanna
doctor. Yeah.
exactly. So I also have this question, Doc. Let me just get it. Until when can we really use the Terahertz? I mean, because a lot of questions like that are coming out. Like, until when can we really use? Until when this blower will be okay? You know, things like that.
Well, I think the terahertz is probably produced when you blow on the crystal, the air going through the crystal. What comes out is terahertz frequency, because the crystal is also mixed with a lot of minerals, right? It's a special kind of crystal. And that's why the quartz and the whatever is in the crystal, as long as the crystal doesn't break, you blow through it, that will be energy. But if you want to test, just blow on the water and put your pendant and see whether it, the energy is still there. That's also another way. Okay.
Yeah. That's one of my favorites, actually.
Yeah.
Doing
No, this afternoon I was doing that experiment, and then another guy was saying, "Oh, maybe you move your hand."
I had the same,
That's why I
comment.
bought the Astro Divan device. You see, why do you think I want to spend so much money to buy this?
And that's $500. Is that?
It's 400 plus, but by the time they courier to Malaysia and paying a little bit of tax, they charge me a tax as well. So it's around $500.
All right. Thank you, Doc. So again, we have another question.
Look, everyone is interested now in more about the health and healing of. Nobody wants to know about MLM here. Wow.
Yeah, I think we will go. That will be the second part. Anyway, so we have a question from Mary Arlene Dasco. She's suffering from pain from the left side of her head. Not severe. The blood results are fine. Is it safe to blow on that part that has pain? Because she is like palpitating.
Palpitating
When
you blow?
Palpitating, when she blows.
Well,
suffering. She has a problem on her head, on the left side.
Yes. Well, like I said, go slow. And if you feel too much discomfort, back off and go slow again. All right. Because the healing crisis may happen and you may not be able to take it. You see? So it's very important that everyone is cautious, right? Not just like overzealous and try to go on the highest. When you're blowing your head, right? Don't go on the highest speed, okay? Because the skin is softer, right? And compared to other parts of our body. So I would go on, I think the new 2.0, right? Is I think number 1. Just go on low on the face, anything to do with the face. And yes, I have had people who have got severe migraine and they blow, and then after that the migraine disappeared. So everyone has a different problem. Just try it. If it gets like, there's a healing crisis, back off, slow down. Okay. Maybe it just takes a little bit more. Drink the water, because sometimes even if you don't blow, if your crisis is so severe, you just drink the wondered water and it will help you, because it will energize your cells.
All right.
And
thank you, Doc. Next question. How to use Terahertz with someone suffering from vertigo?
Remy, can you please answer that? Remy has a vertigo case.
Yes, my wife used to have a vertigo back in May, actually, when I bought the Terahertz. All right, my wife was blowing it to her face, to her head, here, okay, and of course the water, first the water, all right, but not too long, no? So the face.
How many minutes?
Here,
people want to know.
approximately around 10-15 minutes. but she blow in the morning, she blow in the afternoon. Okay. On a low, I mean, she started with a low and then later on, depending, because in your face, sometimes you cannot, it depends on how sensitive you are on the heat. So don't blow it on a high. So she used to blow it on a low. And when it comes to the head over here, sometimes she will use it on the medium setting. All right. So it took her approximately around 2 months before it totally gone. Okay. So don't overdo, because sometimes if you overdo, like Dr. Ong said, instead of getting a good result, you might experience what it called healing crisis.
Okay, I hope that answers your question. Thank you, Remy.
You're welcome, Doc.
All right.
All right. So we've been here for 40 minutes now. Maybe, some of you have a question about the business. How to earn 6 digits a month? Yeah, we have that question now. Yes, business plan. So now, sorry, I joined late, not sure.
How to earn 6 digits
6 digits a month.
Wow.
That's from Vinia.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jeffer, can you send me the PDF for the ranking? I forgot where I put it. The 1 star, 2 star, and all that. Can you send to my phone and I'll fix it? All right. Yeah. How to road to become a 3 star or higher, right? First, I think it's your why. I think it's very important for you to determine your why. Why are you doing it? Because if you don't have a strong reason and a strong why, you're going to get derailed easily. It's very easy to give up when out of 10 people whom you approach, maybe 8 of them rejects you. And then, oh, wow. And then you feel all panicky and you think, oh no, this business, what my upline is saying is not true. This thing is not easy. Of course, it's not easy, right? Tell me any business that's easy. Then it's a money game scam, right? And then you get burned also. So you work on it. You work on it. You understand the marketing plan. You understand the product. And then you know all the meetings so that you can send people to the meetings if you're not comfortable with presentation yourself. And I always believe that you never stop sharing, never stop sponsoring, never stop talking. And if you are disciplined enough to continuously do that, I think the road to success is definitely near. All right. Now, as you talk to more people, you do home parties, you do this and that, and then you send people to the meeting. There were people who keep coming back to you, and they are the ones. They ask you a lot of questions. They are the leaders. They are the ones that you want to spend your time on. All right. No point chasing after people, guys. No. I never chase people. I let Jaffa chase me. Yeah, Jaffa, I love him, my brother. Remy always call me, but hindi mayabang ako. I'm not proud, guy. I'm your partner, but I want to see your commitment. If you are totally committed, I'll be more than your commitment. Are you with me? So we are in a business. We are choosing our board of directors, right? Now, if you want to have your board of directors, do you want the committed people or you want the people who are less committed? Now, it doesn't matter whether you're part-time, full-time. Part-time, full-time doesn't matter. Look at Margarito. He's a full-time construction worker, but he's a 3-star. So it's the part-time or full-time commitment. That is the difference. People can be on a job, people can be on a business, but they're so committed, they maximize on their time. That's what I want to see. I want to see what kind of person you are. Then I will decide to work with you. Okay? So you like always trying to push people, chase people, go to them, tiring, very tiring, negative energy. All right.
Yes, we know that.
It will be better for you to save your energy. Don't deplete your energy and go to the next person with more positive vibration, right? We need more, positive people within our group. So in order to do that, you have to, unfortunately, in this business, it's a people business. You can sit at home, think about it, procrastinate, idealistic, but you don't talk to people, there's no money. So you still have to talk to people, find ways to go through your list. If you finish your list, find ways how to talk to new people. Are you with me? Wear the pendant. Let them see your pendant and let them ask you, oh, where did you get that from? Okay, that's it. That is the closing, So you attack, all right? So when they open a little bit of gap, you attack. And then that is how you gain respect from your group, because you will slowly get your whole team and board of directors together. You support them with knowledge. Don't spoil them, support them, because they have to do their part. If every one of the people, always don't want to learn, always expect you to register for them, and right, Jeffa? Right. So they have to learn. Everyone has to learn. Okay, I go through it. Remy knows everyone in the group. I am there to teach you, show you. My commitment is unquestionable. But I want to see your commitment as well. It's not just coming from me. I don't want you to be dependent on me all the time. I want leaders to grow and become independent. Are you with me? So when you start getting the people to come in, the people who contact you a lot, they are leaders. You start, feeling their commitment and also their attitude and character, and then you duplicate, you teach them, and then they are committed. They come to meeting. Every meeting they are there, everything they learn, everything, you give them all the resources, all the materials. Then once you're able to do that, you have a winning team. And then you watch, your income will start to grow. Okay. Another way also is like what Remy does. And Remy is a good leader because he gives a lot of information every day. He sets up group chats, group here, group there, group there, group there. And even those people who are asleep is also inside there. But he puts his wonderful testimony, all right? Even if you're asleep one day, you're like, oh, wow. You wake up, you see? But to Remy, he's not wasting too much time. It's only once or twice a day, he will just put in something exciting. And then the person who is asleep, dormant, whatever, will suddenly wake up. And then he doesn't chase that. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Yeah.
I would like to add a little bit as well.
Okay.
Because the top earner shared also to us on how she was able to earn that 7 figures actually a month. So she said that if she will just have to do only offline, okay, doing the business offline, she said it would be impossible for her to be able to achieve such big number of income in a short period of time, because how much you can do in one day, prospecting, inviting, presentation, and so on. But you know what is one of her secret? She uses the online or the internet marketing, and that's why she was able to recruit leaders from United States, Europe, and other part of the world. So that is another one thing that we can learn to maximize our income in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Brother Remy, because I know that this group really grew, because of the Zoom meetings that they have been really doing ever since. And until now, that's what they are really, they are still doing that, like they have 3 times or even 4 times a week. And we should really have that on a regular basis now. And I'm glad because we will be working together with Dr. James. We're so privileged. And of course, Remy, we can like have, we can like combine our team so we can really make use of all the very good testimonials that we have, and then we can all put all our strengths together and make this really big.
Yeah.
Because what's good is that if they were able to do it, I believe we can all do it also, right? So
Let me
Absolutely.
just give you
we're
the
all in this
one good
together.
example happened today. When I wake up in the morning, three of the three persons that used to be in my we worked together, and they were also what do you call this one, leaders in this industry. Suddenly they send me a message. You know what their message? Hey, call me. Let's discuss this about Iteracare. You know, I did not meet them in the person. I just continually sending them information, and as well as the the testimonies. And when I wake up this morning, three of them. So one of them I'm going to to meet tomorrow, and the other one scheduled next week, and the other one is ready to buy.
That's why I say your method is good, and Jaffar's method is good also, Mr. Jaffer. His Indian group is growing, your number, and Jaffer is also putting in exciting news and whatever to excite. So the thing is this: some of the people who are dormant, they may suddenly wake up, because maybe earlier they were excited about the product, but it's the wrong timing of their lives. Maybe they're busy with something else, or they have other opportunity and they're not so serious. Are you with me, Jaffer? Right?
Yeah,
So,
bro.
but they wake up. They wake up because suddenly, maybe whatever they were doing in the last few months did not work out, did not materialize, and now they say, "Wow, this is the amazing thing that I'm going to do next." All right. So it's about following up with the right people, and you put them in the group chat. So you don't like always persistently calling them, whatever. No, I don't believe in that. But because they are in the group, they cannot escape from your information. And then when they're ready, they'll come back. Okay. And we've seen that all the time. So today there are three, Remy. Well done. Very good.
All right. So Doc James, can we now go to the question? Can we now answer the question on how to, because I think these people are waiting. How can we earn 7 digits?
How can we earn 7
Wait,
digits?
where is it again? How to earn 6 digits a month. And then I think we have a new member here who asked a question, is there an opportunity here? Yes, if I may answer that first, Doc, no, there's really an opportunity here, a big, huge opportunity, and a global opportunity for each and every one. You know, one of the things that's really in my heart is the goal of Pride, which is, you know, one Iteracare device per household, bringing life to every home. That was really in my mind and in my heart. Imagine, in the Philippines alone, there are 110 million population. And how much household, how much family do you think are here? What about in India? What about in Africa? There's a lot of countries in Africa. What about in Asia, all over Asia? What about in Europe? How many countries are there? And of course, in the United States of America, how many families are there? That is our market. You know, we have a global mission. And if we really work hand in hand together, you know, we can be a blessing to, you know, to all the people in the world, right? So yeah, there's someone who asked about if there's an opportunity. Yes, there's a huge opportunity for everyone, for you, for your family, and for your friends. You know, once you share this, you become a blessing to them, and that's, you know, and then it can just like start a big business for you. Imagine doing a business and then at the same time you are being a blessing to someone. That's something. I remember, Dr. James, I actually prayed, you know, for an opportunity during the pandemic. I really asked God, Lord, please give me something. I really use the word revolutionary breakthrough product. I don't know what it is. But then the next day, I just got a call from someone in Europe and asked for this device from me because I was just using it together with my friend Ava who got COVID. Imagine, this is the one that helped my friend Ava recovered from COVID. And since then I couldn't stop myself. And I remember also that I will not just like speak in front of people if I don't believe in something, if I don't believe in a product. But now here I am with Dr. James. I am so really blessed because I know that being here can be a blessing. You know, whatever I think we say here, whatever you have shared here, Dr. James, right? It's been really wonderful. Right. And Ava said it, this kind of business, what character should we have to be? In this kind of business, Ava has a question, my friend. In this kind of business, what character should we have to be able to succeed?
Okay. Well, first of all, you decide that you want to make it 7-figure income, right? Okay. You decide that you want to make big money. Now, you have to be disciplined. So that's one of the characteristic trait that you need to have. Now, we all come from different backgrounds, and over the years, sometimes the opportunity does not present itself because maybe we are employed, maybe wherever we belong to does not give us that opportunity. But in MLM, we all have that opportunity. And the marketing plan has already paid out to now the top earner in the Philippines, earning more than 5 million peso a month, right? So this is no joke. This is a life changer. It's huge income. And I'm sure we want to do that. But first, we have to change certain things in our lives. In other words, if we are used to, we have to make certain sacrifice. Okay, I'm trying it so hard to tell you, but we have to make some sacrifices. Okay, like coming back to our construction worker. I mean, I'm truly inspired. You guys saw me in the live stream. I didn't know he was a construction worker full-time and became a 3-star manager. I was like, oh, really, talaga? I'm like, in the live stream, I was like, I was pinch me, you know, total disbelief. It's like, wow, truly inspired me, you know. And that's when I woke up, you know, like, wow, what am I doing? I'm so relaxed and so chill. You really need your why. Your why is so important because whether there's a lot of calamities in the Philippines or whatever the problem situation may be, you will still continue no matter what. Okay, that is important. Number one. Then your characteristic trait, I think, determination, leadership. Okay, let's talk about leadership because in many countries, everyone calls themselves a leader. I mean, come on, you know. Yeah. Oh, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. I'm a leader. All right. Then we ask people. Okay. Let me ask you guys. What do you think a leader should be? Okay, that is a good one, right? So I throw it back to you guys. You tell me.
Okay, let's start, guys.
Yeah, just say, unmute yourself and just tell me. What do you think a leader should possess? Let's go through it one by one. I'm sure you all know, you all have enough vision of, you know, what a leader should be, right? Tell us.
Okay, let's start, guys.
Aya.
Come on.
Ava Sarmiento, sorry, yeah.
Hi.
Ava, hi.
You know, I'm one of those who were trained by the Belgian government to represent the Philippines in the international talk. And so one of these developmental that they actually gave us is about the leadership. So the leadership is not about like being one or get together everybody. No, it's all about the transformational. If you're a good leader, you have transformed so many characters within them to help them go through with their lives, because not everybody has the same face. I might be in the middle, you might be in the high, and somebody might be on the low. But the thing is, how do we respond as a leader in a situation you are in? Because all of the time we are always in excuses, and all of excuses are actually the ones that are actually holding us. You know, but when you start to
okay, I'll just pause you for a while. Joy, can you put down there, no excuses, leadership, no excuses. Okay, continue,
no
please.
Excuses.
Yeah.
Because the thing for you to be a leader is you'd be able to get the best of each one, not because all of the things that says this is the right way, this is the right way, it might not work for others, But if I have transformed into becoming a leader of my own, and I have been successful because I have seen how to do it in my own convenient way, in my own way of doing it, because literally we don't know, have the same knowledge. You might be a doctor, a lawyer, and others might be just like a construction worker, a gardener,
Okay,
or hammer.
so
But the thing is,
another point is be yourself. Okay, be yourself. You don't have to be somebody else. In other words, you don't have to be pretentious. You don't have to be just be yourself and be confident, right? Okay. Joy.
Yeah. So
yeah, please write
yeah.
that down.
So yeah. Here we have wait. Who's this? She said that leaders must, from Jean. Leaders must have the ability to inspire and motivate his people to achieve their goals.
Yes.
Yes.
And you know, sorry, just add on if you have Ava, but you know, a leader should be trustworthy. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
So that people can respect you. A leader should be honest, right? And a leader should be a leader by example.
Yeah.
Inspiring, right?
Yeah. That's what actually Mary Arlene said. I believe to be a leader, you must be a good example to your subordinates. Yeah.
And a leader must also provide a lot of information, resources to help people. In other words, a leader must also be a good listener and helpful. Am I right? Yeah. I mean, Remy, would you like to add what do you think are good leaders? Just to add on.
Yeah, leaders, the word itself, it said lead there. Okay? So you have to be at the front, not at the back. So you set yourself as an example, then you carry them. Do not push them, but carry them and teach them. Teaching or mentoring is very important. And at the same time, you must be very open to them. Okay? You must be honest, open to them, right? And you must be also, because leader is not, you have to be a very nice to them. And at the same time, there is a time that you have to be strict to them to achieve a certain goal.
So what you're saying is that don't spoil them.
Don't spoil them because
okay. Okay, I think this is like your child. Your child wants to walk, learn how to walk. If he falls down, let him try again, you know. So it's just a journey that they all have to go through. Yeah. Okay, so you know what I believe. Sorry, there's a bit of noise. I'll just mute some of you and then just unmute yourself as you come in. All you need to do really is look at all those things that we have mentioned of a leader. And if you're not quite there yet, then you need to change. Okay? You need to change, and you're definitely on your way to a 7-figure income. I hope that answers your question. So there's no shortcut. But is it possible? Yeah. All the things that I mentioned is possible. Is whether you have the free will. Do you want to change? Do you want to change? If you want to change, how badly? What is your why? Do you want to earn that 7-figure income? Yeah. But if you want to do that, what is it that you need to sacrifice? There are certain things that need to go, right? Because your time is going to be like limited. You have so many activities, productivity, and you just have to sacrifice. I think Gloria, Nathan, Christian, all the top leaders in Philippines as well as other parts of the world, they have all sacrificed tremendously. They have. And they have a vision. That means they have a goal. They have a why, and they have a destination that they want to go. And when you listen to the 3 stars, they all don't stop at 3 stars. They want to go higher. All right. So just briefly, to be a future star, all right, just briefly, I don't have my chart with me. To be a future star, you need to have one group and second group. First group and second group. Doesn't have to be left and right, I think. It's just first group and second group. That means you direct sponsor one group, you direct sponsor another group, okay? You need 2,000 PV for 2 groups in 1 month. Then you become a future star. Are we clear, guys?
Okay,
Then,
just to clear that, Doc, is it like, should the 2 groups from left and right, or can it be
in my
one?
definition, which is going to be shown in the March convention, all right? It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. So I thought, wow, that's great, you know.
So it can be in one leg, but both are your directs.
Yeah, that's what it's saying, all right? So to be confirmed during the convention, okay? Because that's what I had been sent to read through the English grammar, right? And I'm like, wow. Then let me just tell you what it is, okay? To be 1-star manager, your first direct group and your second direct group, you need 10,000 PV in 1 month. 10,000 PV in 1 month. Okay, so that is a 1 calendar month. That means you must achieve that in 1 calendar month. Are you with me? 10,000 PV, not left or right, but first group, second group. Okay, then to be a 2-star manager, now this gets better. All you need is just first direct group, 1 star, second direct group, 1 star. So 2 groups sponsored directly, and in that group, anywhere down the line, 1 star and 1 star manager, okay? And you become a 2-star. And guess what? There is no 1 month requirement. There's no 1 month. They must achieve 1 star in 1 month. No.
Doc James?
Yeah.
I think, hello?
Yes. You lost me there, is it? Is the internet okay, guys? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, all right. So I'll just go on. I think my internet is good here. To be a 2-star, you just need 2 groups, 1 star, 1 star, and you are there. You're a 2-star. Okay. No calendar month for the 1 star. That means as long as down the line there's a 1 star, second group down the line there's a 1 star, you become a 2-star. Okay. And then to be a 3-star, is you must have 2 groups with a 2-star manager in 1 group and another 2-star manager in another group. But it doesn't say left or right. It doesn't. All right. Like I said, I qualify myself by making a disclaimer here, subject to what they show on March 1st anniversary convention. But this is what they're going to make the big poster and the chart based on this. Okay. Then to become a Sapphire director means you have, again, 2 groups, but 1 group with a 3-star manager, another group with a 3-star manager, and you move up to a Sapphire director. So that is the highest so far, Sapphire director. All right. So I think I don't have to tell you about, I think Sapphire, Emerald, and Crown, you know, it just goes on the line. Okay. Okay. Any question? We are 1 hour into it already. 1 hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've been here for an hour now.
Yeah.
Actually, something happened with my line, so I have to go back, and some of the questions were raised. Though I was able to ask the last questions, though someone shared actually a long information about being a leader.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's someone actually who posted like saying something about some leaders who are not doing good. I always believe that if we have a problem with someone, it's always good to really go directly to the person and not just like, put your sentiments or whatever issues you have in a, in a setting like this. Yeah, because there was something, there's one of our actually attendees wrote something and, yeah.
Well, I guess in life, sometimes we are angry, we are bitter, we are whatever, but I mean, that's just an emotional feeling. And I don't blame the people who feel that way. In fact, I empathize with them. But then again, in life, we are holding the remote control of what we want to feel, how we're going to progress, where we want our destiny to be. So if you are holding the remote control, then you should control, right? So if you are unhappy about certain things in life, well, I agree with you, Joy. Talk to that person, talk to that leader, talk to that whatever, sort it out. And, you know, in this business, it's good to be able to work with your upline. But truly, 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 if you want to be a 3-star, you should be completely independent. Meaning, you learn everything you can, and you support your network, you support your downline, and you don't even have to look at your upline. That is when you have elevated yourself, right, to achieve higher goals, okay? Because every one of us have inside within us that ability and power to achieve whatever we want to achieve. But because of our programming, this body is being programmed based on X number of years that we have lived on this planet. Do you agree? So the conditioning of the body and the mind over the many, many years, it makes us sometimes negative. But imagine if we don't have that program and we keep on telling ourselves every day, kayang kaya, we can do it, we can do it, we can do it. You believe in it, you do it, believe, do it, believe. Every day, you remind yourself, do you think you will achieve it? Of course. Because then you are reprogramming yourself. Okay? You need to reprogram yourself because all the negative programs have gone in over the many, many years. Have you achieved anything in life right now? Because if you haven't, means the program that you have got in so far is not good for you. So you have to change. Something have to change.
Exactly.
I mean, there's a, what is the definition of insanity, right? To do the same thing that you did in the last
Over
5
and
years,
over again,
over and
yeah.
over, and expect a different result, right?
Yes, yeah.
So we have to change in the way we think, the beliefs that we hold on to, and our daily practice. When we keep doing that repeatedly, our belief will change, it will become our personality, and it is our nature. And then you are on your way to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Okay?
Yeah.
So to be a true leader, yeah, if you don't have that leadership quality, learn to be a leader. Nobody becomes a leader overnight. Hello. It's my first hello, right? Nobody believes. Why do you think people spend money to learn? Why do you think they're always taking notes? Why do you think they're always going to YouTube and learn? Right? Are you like that? You can only be as good as what you put in your mind, guys. Only with knowledge that you can achieve amazing result. Without knowledge, so if you want to be a superstar in network marketing, but you're not willing to sacrifice the time to learn and do the work, and you know, how are you going to achieve? That is just an ideology. That is just a wishful thinking, and you're still staying at home watching Netflix or watching TV or Korean drama.
Yeah, I actually like what you said, Dr. James, that, we need to change. I believe that, people make mistakes. We all make mistakes, right? And nobody's perfect. If we have done something that is not good to a person, all we have to do is to really apologize. Or if someone has done something to you, but maybe, and then nothing is happening, maybe this person doesn't know that he has done or she has done something to you or something against you. And I think for me, all we need to do is to really talk to that person and not just
this is more on a spiritual side. Okay. When you are mad with someone, you are the first one to get it. When you are giving love to someone, you are the first one to get it. So what do you want to receive? Do you want to receive stress or do you want to receive happiness and love? So if you
Of
want
course,
to receive,
happiness and love.
then give more
Enough
happiness
with
and
stress.
then give more happiness and love to people. Right? Okay. Now, I won't digress. But the thing is this, I think everyone is here today is because they want to understand more about the product, am I right? To become healthier. And everyone is here today because they also want to learn something, hopefully to get something, or inspired by someone saying something good or whatever, so that you will get that additional boost to drive you to 3-star or and beyond. Am I right, guys? That's why we're here. So this is a wonderful community, and in this wonderful community, that is where knowledge gets shared, all right? Because knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. And not only knowledge is power, but positive emotion, positive energy, positive thoughts, and everything positive is the one that will change your life. If you want to be fearful, if you want to live in fear, you're right. But you know what's going to happen to you? All the negative law of attraction will happen to you because you made that choice. But if you want to be financial freedom, right? Give yourself a certain goal within 6 months, within a year. I don't know. You decide. Because remember, I said from the very beginning, your why. Why? Why are you doing it? Right? And when do you want to achieve certain things, right? Why and when? So when you have your why and your when, and you truly want to change to become better, and you practice it so that it becomes your character, your nature, you're on your way there. Okay? So I really enjoyed today because I like to help people. And, you know, if there's certain things that I've said here, which is a little bit too strong for some of you, well, it means well. Okay? It means well because I want success for all of you. I'm thinking for all of you, and not all of you are part of my group. It doesn't matter. Because why? At Prive International, and I said this many times, we are all number one. There's no number 2, number 3, number 4. And people are like, oh, you know, I only want to protect on my group. I want to only train my group. People get to be selfish. Why? If you really believe in this amazing product and helping humanity, you will not be selfish. You will help everybody. Am I right, guys? So if you are on this mission and you have only positive things to radiate to the world, guess what? Positive things will come back to you. Okay? So thank you very much, everyone, for being here. I think this is a little bit long. And next week, we will have BOP, all right? Business. So we will have 1 week of Q&A, 1 week of BOP, 1 week of Q&A, and 1 week of BOP. Is that all right, guys? Every Tuesday, same time, same place, Zoom. All right. If anything you learn from COVID is online meeting, don't change that. Changing that is going backwards. Okay? Move forward. Learn how to leverage on this laptop or device you're using right now. It's a real effective way. All right. Thank you. And all the very best to all of you. All right.